On the Aurora, which you have now explained is a project, not a thing, one of the vehicles is reputed to be a diamond-shaped object that comes in over the west coast at in excess of 4,000 miles an hour. Do you know anything about that particular vehicle?
I've heard rumors, but I don't have anybody I trust that's told me anything about it that I could discuss it. But you have to understand that as far back as late Vietnam War, we could make a radar signature on any radar in the world, see anything they wanted, with electronic countermeasures and ECCM, which is countermeasures. We now have stealth coatings that can put any type of camouflage for visual observation on the aircraft. We also have holographic generators, by the way, and I don't have time to get into this, but at Papoose, where they store one of the TR-3Bs, and they maintain these as their depot, it's built into the side of a mountain, cut out of stone. They have a holographic generator that generates the side of the mountain, and when you're 10 feet from the side of this mountain and looking into the hangar, you can only see a mountain. And that's why when the Russian satellites fly over to verify the SALT treaty, when their infrared and other spectral scanners shoot down at Groom, they only see stone, because that's all that's there. I'm sorry.
Okay, a couple of questions that should have short answers. First one is, what do you think of Bob Lazar's story, and what the other previous gentleman just said? You're basically saying all we have from the reverse engineering is a flying triangle, so you're basically saying we do not have saucers. If we do, then they're extraterrestrial, which ties in with the Bob Lazar story. The other part is, last year Popular Science did an article that some of the black projects from Area 51 have been relocated to north central Utah. The reason being given is that the 1950s nuclear tests in the Area 51 have been kind of...
on the first question.
Oh.
Let's stop there for a second.
Oh, okay.
First of all, everybody asks me about Bob Lazar, and I don't have anything negative to say about anybody I've never met, and I wouldn't say anything in public. But my only explanation is he might have seen the accelerator, which is a saucer. Okay. The second thing is, I showed the Brits last night, and I'm not going to make a habit of doing this, so they've got it on film. Almost 200 documents showing that I had crypto, special access, special programs to verify my credibility. Nobody has ever mentioned the goggles. If I forget everything I've ever known about black programs, I'll never forget feeling nauseous from wearing those damn things. So how do you forget something that causes you discomfort every time you leave a building? As far as Utah, absolutely. Yeah. There's nothing top secret at Groom anymore. The only thing that's left there is the stuff they've moved south that only need short runway or no runway.
So that story is basically bogus, that they did not move anything to north central Utah.
I don't know where they moved them to. I've disassociated myself from all government 3 years ago to protect everybody I ever knew. My information is 3 years old. Don't know anything new. Don't want to know anything new.
Okay.
If Nellis isn't the most secret facility in Nevada, which is?
If you've been listening, and I know I refer to my notes a lot, but this was done in a hurry. I had a lot of pressing things. The Defense Advanced Research Center. It's the coolest acronym in the world. Mm-hmm. DARC. Mm-hmm. There's 10 stories underground, and I'm talking about massive amount of square feet, south of Papoose. It was all built by EG&G.
Okay.
That's the most classified place in Nevada, and I keep getting all these.
Okay. One more. If the triangle is so super secret, why did they fly it over Europe for everyone to see?
Okay, imagine as we will, and I'm stopping, and she's giving me that look. The War of the Worlds broadcast, the Brookings and Rands studies that we couldn't handle it. They're testing the waters, I suspect. I don't know. I don't have any information on that. I thank you so much for your kindness and have everything. I'll be outside with cards that have web page information, email, ordering information, and even a couple of copies of my CD on behavioral modification.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you very, very.
I'm so glad you met back.
Here, could you back box on my slides and give me a pin for me?
Yeah, we're right on it right now.
Okay.
Here.
A real quick thing, Ed. Do any of the kindness. The
You betcha.
He mentioned in his last paragraph, I went for it. Yes, we are.
Huh?